Hello. In today's video, we're going to be learning some more Blender basics. In today's video, we're going to focus on the Boolean modifier and how it can work with the screw modifier to create things with more complex designs. And our final product today is going to be this Rook right here. So, as always, if you haven't watched the other episodes in the series, I strongly recommend it, but we're going to be using a lot of tricks from those, so I really do recommend that you watch all of them. So we're going to start off like usual, making a general project, deleting our cube, and dragging in our reference. What's unique about the Rook specifically, though, is that it has that kind of star-shaped design cut out of it. So it's not going to work if we just try to purely use the screw modifier. Kind of like on the knight, except we're not going to be doing it in two pieces. We're going to do it in one piece, and then we're going to cut out some extra material from that. So you're free to skip ahead, as this part's just going to be another bit of me tracing stuff. Quick tip, if you have your image and your base is a little bit too small, you can scale it up to scale the distance between the two vertices. But I personally just like to use the move tool to get them just where I want them. So I'm going to start extruding. So now that we have it done tracing, we're going to turn it into a face, like always. Then we're going to delete our reference and turn off X-ray mode. And now Now we're going to use the screw modifier on it. So in this case, as you can see, it looks really wrong, like that shouldn't be there. What happened was, the origin of the plane is offset from where the vertices are. So we're going to right click it, do set origin, and do origin to geometry. Or we could do geometry to origin. And now, it's looking pretty solid. So, once we have this done, we're first going to remesh it to clean up a bit of that messy mesh that the screw modifier made. And now, we're going to learn how we make that kind of star-shaped cutout on top. So, the first step is taking a cube and making it a bit thinner and also less tall. Then we're going to stretch it out this way, and we're going to use Shift D to duplicate it. What we're going to do now is rotate it 45 degrees. Now that we have this, we can select both by holding Shift and clicking the other, Shift D, and we're going to rotate it 90 degrees this time. And now we have our kind of star-shaped pattern on here. So we're going to do Control J to join this shape together. And actually, I'm going to undo that, because first, I want to make all of these a bit longer. Oh, it's okay. I'll just join them together and use edit mode and extrude the faces of them using face mode. Really, I'm going a bit too long, but the only thing we have to do is just not make it too short, because we're going to be scaling this down a little potentially. Okay, so now that we have our star, what we're going to do is we're going to somehow need to manage to, oh, I know what happened. We selected that light right there. So our origin is right here, and we're going to put everything at 0, 0, 0. And now we're going to move this up and into position, and I'd say this is too thin for the things on the rook. It should be a bit more of a triangle, and it should be more defined. So I'm going to drag it up a bit more. I think that maybe we could even go a little bit smaller. Yeah, like that. Just find whatever spot you like most, because I think that's going to be a good distance between everything. So now we're going to select our rook. We're going to add the Boolean modifier, and we're going to choose our object. Now, as you can see, since it's set to exact, oh no, our rook's gone. This is because, and I don't know why, but there's some kind of thing that keeps happening with this. I found if we set the materials to transfer, and we set it to be hole tolerant, and we turn on self intersection, it's going to take a little bit to load. We now have the cutouts applied properly. So I've just applied that modifier. It might lag a little bit, but now we can delete this, and your rook is now finished. And I'm going to use one more remesh just to round this off a little bit, and to get rid of any potentially bad topology that it formed. And this is looking pretty nice. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.